page. Now let's suppose you're trying to create some chart, okay, wherein you want to store name, address, and maybe marks of a student. You're trying to create a student table, right? So what are the things that you need to create that entire table? The first thing that you should know the table rows, right? TR tags that are used for marking table rows, right? How many rows are there? Then you have the table headings, right? TH tag for the table heading, and then TD tags for the table column data. So we are going to use these tags one by one, and also everything is enclosed within this TR tag, okay, the table row tag. And in that we have two things: table heading to keep all the header data, and table body to keep all the body data. So we have two things in that. In those two things the entire thing comes, okay. The entire table is created within those two tags, that is the table heading and the table body, that is T head and T body. Now let's quickly see its demonstration and try to create a simple table wherein we will try to store some data, okay. So now we have this HTML page, and now let's remove these image tags and anchor tags. Now let's remove these unordered lists and lists as well, and let's try to create only thing that is in our table. That is, let's create first the heading tag, and this will write student table, student table, okay. Now let's try to create that table. The help of first what we'll write the table tag, right? So we have this table tag. Now this won't be visible to us as it doesn't contain any border, but we will look at it at the end so that it's clearer, much clearer, okay. So I told you guys two things, right? The table heading, wherein you will write all the headings, that is T head, right? This contains all the headings, and after that there will be what T body, right? T body tag, okay. So now entire thing comes in these two tags. So in the table heading there will be entire thing I told you again, right? So the entire content that comes will be under this this TR tag, okay. So we have this TR tag, and inside this we will have three table headings, right? So we have TH tag, where we will store our name of the student, right? Let's also store their what age, and then their marks, okay. So their marks, okay. So and also write that out of 100 maybe, okay. So these are all the headings, and now what we will do, we'll store the table body, the data of these entire rows. So now in this T body tag all the data will come, okay. So again it will be of in the same format, right? So everything comes in TR tag, and after that in TR tag we will write our table data. So our headings are placed properly placed, and now we will try to enter data in those headings, okay. So now first TD tag, and that TD will try to write FAIZN Faizan, that's my name. And then we have another TD tag, then we will try to enter the age, that is 26, and then what we'll enter some more data, that is marks, let's 87, and this is one our entire row, okay. Now I will do the same thing for, let's suppose there are three students, right? And let's call it Fanny boy, okay, Fanny, and then its age is 20, and then he is 56, and then there's 57, okay. Then there is another 4, and then it's 29, and then he's very bright student and he scored the entire thing, okay. So now our table is in place, and now let's try to run this thing, okay. As you can see, this is our earlier page which we rendered. Now let's refresh this. Now you see you have this student table, the heading, and then you have name, and you have marks out of 100. Now you see there is no border in it, okay. Now to do that, to get that border, what you will use one attribute that's called border, okay. We'll talk about these things now, this border, and then you will enter the border, okay. So you wrote one, and now you see when we refresh this, now we will see the border inside outside the table. Now it's much more presentable, right? So this is it from this border, right? Now let's try to reiterate or rephrase, or let's try to summarize what we learned. So first we wrote about how to write a table. In that we defined the table border with the help of border attribute, and in that we have two things, right? The table heading, which contains only the heading part, right, of the table, and the table body, which contains the data. In that we have table row, for each row, right? So everything comes under these tr tags, the table row tags. And then in table headings we have this th tag, the t head. In the t head tag we have these th tags, right? Headings in which we'll write our headings of each column, right? Name, age, and marks. And then what do we have? We have these table data. Again, it comes under table row, or the row will always be there, right? In these or in those rows, what we will write? We will write our data with the help of t data tags. Okay, so this is how you create your table.